What is going on, guys? This is Morbin Knight over here with Analytical Gaming Network, and today we're going to be discussing the Division, but most specifically my recommendation for the Elite controller setup. So as you see right here, this is the Microsoft's Elite controller. And on the back, you can have a preordained, whatever you want, number of paddles on the back to button map different buttons to. So you can basically remap any button to any other button, but also to 4 paddles that are on the back. As you can see, on my controller, I tend to use only 3 paddles. And the reason being for this is because when I play, I tend to play with my left hand over here like this and my right hand like this. So what I do is I'm going to have my index finger right here on the left bumper, and I usually play like this because in games that require bumper jumper, I like to always have that quick accessibility to the jumper. Although for those of you who are more comfortable playing with the finger over here, you can always have, you know, 2 paddles down on the other side. But for me, I choose just to have 1. And so what I'm going to show you right now is I'm going to show you basically the setup for how this works. And if you look over here on this image, you will see that I have the A button mapped to the top right. I have left on the D-pad mapped to the bottom right. Alright, so left on the D-pad is essentially what's going to give you the grenade ability. Okay, so I love having the grenade ability down here because you don't have to move your thumb all the way over in order to hit the grenade button and then, you know, use it. It's real quick just to utilize right in the middle of a battle and just be able to throw a grenade out as quickly as possible during a gunfight. On this side over here, what I choose to have is on the top left is I choose to have right on the D-pad. So there's left on the D-pad down here and then right on the D-pad over here. And I'm going to show you an image of that quickly so that you can see exactly what it looks like on your Xbox accessories app. So why do we have right on the D-pad over here? Because that's where the health is. Okay, so I'm telling you, there is nothing more OP than being in the middle of a gunfight, not having to take your thumb off the joystick and being able to tap that health button to give you that quick needed health boost when you need it, when you're in a gunfight, when you're getting worn down to your final bits of HP. It is crucial, all right? And not having to take any of your thumbs off of the joystick and then being able to hit that, like I said, it's amazing. So the other thing that I could recommend for the bottom over here, if you're going to have that 4th paddle, would probably be the switch weapons, because that's another thing. When you're in the middle of a gunfight and you run out of ammo in your primary weapon, specifically let's say you're using an AR and you have a shotgun or something and you're firing on someone as you're running up on them, and then you want to switch over to your shotgun to finish them off, it's real nice and handy to be able to switch weapons to a shotgun or an SMG or whatever it is. You know, suppose you're using a DMR as your primary and you have an AR as your secondary. You see them at a distance, you start shooting at them, you're getting in as many shots as you can, but they're closing that distance, and you know that as they're getting in on that closed distance that you can do much more DPS with an AR. It just pays just to be able to hit that button, switch, and just remaining to keep firing without having to worry about any of that stuff. Alright guys, so that concludes this video. If you have any questions or any specific loadouts that you yourself have found success with, I would love to hear your thoughts, and you can post them in the comments below. But as usual, thank you for watching the video. If you want to give it a like and subscribe to the channel, that would be awesome. We're sure to have much more content coming out in the future, specifically about the Division, and if you're interested in that sort of thing, just hit that subscribe button. Alright, again, this is Morbin Knight here with Analytical Gaming Network, and I will catch all of you post-viruletic wanderers on the flip side.